Welcome back, guys, to another one. Good to have you.
We just wanted to jump in first because we hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday and our little minds have been blown by that. We're pretty excited and honoured and grateful for everyone for their support and the comments that they make and
you guys rock.
Everything. So
yeah, love hearing from everyone, and yeah, we never thought that 1,000 people would like watching us.
Yep.
Be weird on telly.
Yep.
So here we are, and we just wanted to jump in at the front of this vid and say thanks so much. We are in Kununurra still. We're moving on to the Northern Territory next. But hang in there for this one because we've been doing some really fun stuff in the last few days.
Yeah, we've been kind of stuck here and it turned out to not be a bad thing at all.
Epic place to be stuck.
Kununurra has blown our minds. It's, quite surprising.
One of our new favourite places.
Yep.
So hang in there, join us. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, we're at the famous Ivanhoe crossing on the Ord River, just out of Kununurra.
Yep. It's peak hours.
It's peak hours, people everywhere. It's a really fun spot. Really good place to wash the bottom of your car and caravan, especially after being on the Gib. So we're going to head across the Ord River and get access to the banks on the other side. We're going to go look for somewhere to camp down there, but let's go hit the Ivanhoe crossing. All right, here we go, everyone. Fasten your seatbelts. How deep do you reckon this is going to get?
Oh, I'm closing my window, I'm getting splashed. Oh, this bit's bumpy, I don't like it. Tell me when I can open my eyes.
Alright, who wants to go do that again?
Okay, Ivanhoe crossing, that was super fun. Only one person got scared. But that's okay. We've travelled a little bit further downstream and we found a sweet little free camp along the Ord River. It's the perfect place for us to stay. We're waiting for a couple of deliveries from Kununurra, so we're just going to hang out here until they arrive and just enjoy this beautiful water. Got a couple of freshies to watch and apparently there's a big salty up the creek too, so we're going to go see if we can find him.
So rather than using levelling chocks for this spot here, just going to dig a hole and drop this side of the van down, because on the other side is where we have our step, and if we park on an uneven site and that side is high, like it can get massive, like you get up early in the morning all weary headed. We've been known to fall out of the caravan a few times, so I'm going to try and keep it a bit lower, so I'm dropping it rather than raising it. Fingers crossed it works. Alright, so we've been based in Kununurra for the last few days, and when we got off the Gib the weather was pretty bad actually. It was raining in Kununurra and actually pretty cold, so we bunkered down for a few days, got some stuff done, and now the sun's come out and we're day tripping again. So today we're off to Lake Argyle, and on the way we've got to stop here where there's apparently some really cool Indigenous art back here somewhere, so we're going to go try and find that, then we're going to keep cruising.
Apparently there's some really cool Aboriginal rock art, so let's see if we can go find it. We've just gotten into the cave. We spotted the art straight away and it is absolutely insane. Check it out. There's another bit over here and it looks a bit like a tree. All of this art is so cool. We didn't really expect to see that today, but it's so cool to see that with your own eyes. It's proper art. Now we've got to keep on moving on to Lake Argyle.
Oh, a bit of wild off-roading. Where are we going? Do you know?
I don't know. To a lookout, I think.
Up a track.
Up a track. Oh my god, it's so windy, my eyes are watering. But we've come up to a lookout at the top of Lake Argyle and we've got the binoculars out and there's so many crocs down there. We just saw two have a little territory battle, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's super cool up here. It's a little bit windy.
So many crocs. There's so many crocodiles.
Good spot to spot them.
Yeah. guy down there is massive.
Ah, cool. That was a really nice surprise. This lookout has such a good view of Lake Argyle. We haven't even got there yet, and we've stopped at this lookout and it's just croc hunting again. So there's like 10 down there. It's really cool. Such a good spot to spot them. Pulled up a nice little spot here. We're going to cook up some lunch.
Some sesame falafels.
Lake Argyle picnic area. Beautiful little spot, hardly anyone around, and we've just got this little patch of grass and we're just going to hang out and have some lunch before we resume exploring for the afternoon. What do you got here for us, Dale?
Wraps, falafel wraps and salad. Here's some lettuce I prepared earlier.
That sounds delightful.
Delightful.
Perfect.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Perfect spot for a cold brew coffee. Little AeroPress Go. Gonna come with us everywhere now. Yeah, the naughty stuff, the Coles vanilla syrup. Not our preferred one. This one's pretty deadly, but it'll do when it's all you can get. Cheers. Cheers. That a good one?
Perfect amount of vanilla, thank you.
Well, that was a pretty fun day exploring Lake Argyle.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place to come and see.
Yep. Didn't do any of the touristy stuff. Didn't pull the wallet out once.
No, did not pull the wallet out.
Went and watched a few people lining up for the old infinity pool, which was quite funny.
Very interesting. The pool's, yeah, it's cool.
Would have cost us $25 to go there and get that photo, which we weren't that up for. So we just cruised around. It's a really awesome looking place. It would be magic to check this out by boat or by air, which is all available. Maybe next time, but I don't know. We didn't know what to expect. We just came down for the day and we just took a few of the bush rocky tracks up hills and lookouts and just explored it, saw crocs. Awesome. We're going to go back to camp.
Yep, gonna go watch the footy now.
Watch me bleed. No one knows. There's pain in me that I just can't show. Hold my hand, I'm alone. No one's here, no one knows. Make it right for me.
What a place to wake up. This is our free camp on the Ord River just out of Kununurra. Pulled in here yesterday afternoon, set up by the river. There's like freshwater crocodiles straight over the other side of the river on the rock, so we've just been watching those for the like past day. And we've just woken up, you just get a magic sunrise here, and I think we're going to be here a little bit. Perfect place to base ourselves to explore all the cool adventurous places nearby.
Feels alone. How could you leave your son and daughter?
Mum literally hasn't left this position since we've arrived. She's even given a couple of the Crocs names.
Why couldn't you leave?
Just hanging out with my friend Buster.
You got like names for every single one?
Yes, they are my friends.
Turned inside my beating heart. 'Cause suicide, where do I start? Oh no, how
just pulled up a little bit further up from our camp, and there's a big saltwater croc here. I reckon he's like 1, 2, he's a good 4 metres, I reckon. And you can tell his head is massive.
So Mum and Roxy came for a big walk this morning and said they found a saltwater crocodile up this way. So we thought we'd come for a look, Coco and I. And we found him just across the river here. It's quite a big salty. Have a look. What do you reckon, Coates?
He's really, really big.
That was absolutely insane. That's the first saltwater crocodile we've ever seen in the wild, so that's a pretty exciting moment. That thing over the other side of the bank was massive, and I've got to be honest, I'm glad he's over that side and we're over this side, because when you zoom in and you see his big gnarly teeth and his big angry head, there's a bit of power there. So that was epic, but he can stay over there, we'll stay over here, and now we'll go that way for cold brew coffee. All right, we're still here camping on the Ord River in Kununurra. We've got this amazing free camp right on the edge of the water, and I mean, seems like we've been here forever. We're still waiting for a replacement drone to arrive in the post, so we're looking at about 19 days so far waiting for this thing that we paid express post for. That's a little frustrating, but we could be stuck in worse places. Have a look at this place. Absolutely magic. We've got this whole stretch all to ourselves, and I just want to show you something that we've been working on. We've tapped fresh water straight from the Ord River into our caravan. So showers as long as you want, fresh water, game changer. All right, so let's go have a look underneath the van. This is where the magic happens, and this is a pretty easy mod for anyone to do. So we've got 2 tanks on our Easy Trail hybrid van. We've got a rear tank and a front tank. So what I've done is tapped into the rear tank, which is really close to the water pump. So rather than running a second external water pump, which some people have been doing, which is actually a pretty good idea because you have a spare pump, I wanted to use the pump that I already had, which is in the caravan. So let's have a look down here. All right, hope a little animal on the front there. Hello, buddy. All right, so we're under the van, and this hose here was just a single line going all the way. So this is our rear tank. It was a hose going all the way straight through under the floor and directly into the water pump. So this is the line that we've tapped into. I've put a valve here so I can shut off the rear tank if I want to, and turn on this one here, which is a hose that runs all the way out, and we run this one straight into our external water source, which right now is the Ord River. So we turn off the rear tank, we turn this valve on, and it's now diverting water from, instead of taking from this tank, it's now taking from this hose here, which goes anywhere. We could do it to water bladder, we could do it to a water delivery, we could do it to buckets or whatever we want, but we've run a hose all the way to the river. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so as you can see down here, this is where that external hose is coming out from under the van. I've run it straight through one of the basic caravan inline water filters, which we use every time for filling our van anyway. And we've got this hose that goes all the way to the river. Okay, obviously you want to be tapping into a flowing part of the river. You don't want to put in any stagnant sitting water. So we've run our hose out, and it's just under a couple of rocks down here right in this fast flowing part of the river. The water's crystal clear. It does take the pump about a minute or two to prime and to get the water up the hill, but once it starts pumping, sweet as. And the best part about this is we've got the external shower here on our Parks 15. So external shower here. I've just actually taken the internal shower head and just put one of these mounting points up here, and it's just outdoor showers in the middle of nowhere, and nothing beats that when you can have fresh water. It's really hot up here at the moment, 33, 34 degrees, and just really nice cold showers every day are just priceless. So good times. Well, Sandy loves this spot. Check this out, perfect depth. It's got around a little swimming pool here, just chills out. Dog's life. Still can't believe this crazy campsite that we've got here. It is just waking up to this every day. It's just been so crazy, but for today's adventures we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to hand the cameras over to the kids. So the girls are in charge today. So let's bring Coco on board. Let's hope it's good.
Today we're going to go check out some spots nearby where we're staying, and you're coming with us. Let's go.
Where are we, Coco?
We are at Black Rock Falls and we're the only people here, so we're going to go and check it out.
Let's hope it's good. If there's no one here, that's either a really bad sign or a really good sign.
Yeah.
Alright. That way.
Let's go.
Roxy, this place is freezing cold. It's like it never sees the sun this time of year, but it's got a cool little beach and a little bit of water trickling down. You can imagine in wet season this place would rage.
Man, it was so cold down there. That place obviously does not get any sun. So it's bloody good to be back up in the sunshine, but there's some more places just down the road. I think we've got a four-wheel drive track, so we're gonna go that way, jump in the car, and then fang that way, and then around that way, and over there. Here we go, we're going that way. Another waterfall, I believe. So, I don't know. We just have to go and find out for ourselves. Fun. We're at another one. This one's called Middle Spring, and it's got the smallest trickle of a waterfall over here. You can imagine it being pretty awesome in the wet season. It'd be totally raging. Peaceful little place though, no one around. Fun little water crossing to get out. Really fun four-wheel drive track coming in, so it's just a good adventure, good day to be in the car and checking out all these little places. But we're going to go hit the dirtiest water puddle in a minute, and that's going to be sick fun.
We have a dirty water crossing right here. That was a cool adventure. The waterfalls weren't really doing it, but the four-wheel driving was super fun. And we are all absolutely craving scones, and I found the perfect recipe, and I'm going to show you how to make them.
Alright, you're going to have to wait till next episode to see how epic Coco's scones are, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. We're going to tap out of this episode here. Thanks for joining us for this one. We're still at this amazing free camp on the Ord River in Kununurra. We've been exploring this area. It's been absolutely incredible. It feels like home. We're only supposed to be here for a few days while we wait for our replacement drone to arrive, but as with everything, there's just been a big stuff up with the post, and I think we're on about day 11 or 12 here now, and we're hoping that it comes really, really soon. We're just going to sit and ride this one out. We are in paradise right now, so we're just cruising off grid and living the dream. So we'll catch you hopefully next week. See you then.